As always, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell to be notified for future videos.
Hey, welcome back to the Fish Tank, guys. I am Cole, and today we are taking part in the 5th annual Supporting OPA Invitational. And today we are working on this Ford station wagon Tootsie Toy. The plan is to fully restore the car, but with what happens most of the time, it fails and we decide to go a different direction. All right, guys, let's jump into it. As you guys know, disassembling a Tootsie Toy is a little bit different of a process than our typical Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Corgi, any other die-cast project. So with this project, we got to round off our axles, pull them off, and our wheels will fall off with them. So what we're going to do here is take the time, round off one side of our axle, pull our wheels, and then our car is fully apart. As you guys see here, the car pretty much is stripped. This is how it came, and we still do put it in the stripper because there was some leftover paint, because I didn't really want to fight a wire wheel and destroy a good wire wheel for a little paint. So we just played safe and sorry and threw it in the chum bucket. While we let that car sit, we are going to jump on to working on those axles I was talking about. These axles this time around were pretty straight, which was nice, but they were still pretty rusty, like they all come. I've really never not seen a set of axles on a Tootsie Toy that were in great condition. So what the trick that I personally use for this is putting it in the chuck of your drill. So you just treat it like it's a um, drill bit, and you clean one side until it's clean to your specifications, and then you flip it around and clean that side. And then once you do that, you do it to the other one, and then you're done. You move on to the next step of your project. Now we're gonna work on our wheels. So what we have here is the four wheels. These are the ones that we originally started with, but I lost two of them down the sink when I was rinsing them off after doing this, and and yeah, so we had to replace the front wheels with a smaller set that we had sitting around in the wheel container. So when you get to the end of this video, make sure to take a look at those front wheels because they are indeed smaller and the back ones are bigger. So it kind of gives it a small rake. So it kind of gives it kind of like a hot rod look. It wasn't an intentional thing, but it ended up working out in its favor.
Meanwhile, back in the fish tank.
So once the axles and wheel preparation is done, we're going to move on to the casting itself. So we pulled it out of the stripper. Like I said, we were not preparing to do much when it came to stripping. It was mainly just stripping the blue that was in the inside. Once that was said and done, we are going to clean out the outside just to prep it for paint. Honestly, it went really smoothly. It cleaned up very, very well. And there was really no hiccups until I saw the nick in the side of it, thinking it was just a regular nick until we really cleaned it. And as you guys see here, it's a hole. I do not know how that happened. I got it like this, and I still can't explain it. So what we're going to do here is just clean up the area inside and outside again, just to make sure all the residue and leftover paint is removed. Then we're going to put a flat piece of tape on the outside to cover so our glue won't pop out. And then I shoved super glue in there to be a filler. I know it's not the complete right thing to do, but if you guys have to do it in a pickle, you can use super glue because the paint will cover it pretty nice. Alright, so the color choice that we went with was kind of towards the era. So we went with this turquoise blue, and it turned out pretty nice. This was the first round, mind you. And what we're doing here is now detailing pretty basic parts of the car: front bumpers, rear bumpers, headlights, taillights, your typical door handles, and then some of the pillars just to give it kind of an effect. Uh, when we were going to clear coat this car, that's where it all went wrong. Typically, where it all goes wrong. So we put the clear coat on, didn't do anything, no bubbling, no scarring, but I accidentally oversprayed one side, and once I figured out it was ruined after letting it sit, I was like, all right, what we're going to do this time around is we're going to repaint it. We're going to strip off all the bad, repaint it, and then we're going to make it look like it caught fire or was just, it got rained on in a certain spot kind of thing for a long period of time. So it rusted, and majority of the car was ruined except one half. So as you guys see by the end of it, what I'm talking about, it turned out pretty cool, and it was kind of a really different idea in the long run. Before we wrap up this video, we are going to finish it off with putting a Cuda's Diecast Customs logo underneath the car to represent it is a Cuda's Diecast Customs car. And we're doing this for one reason, because we are going to give this to our good buddy Big Charlie over at Big Charlie's Customs. I wanted to share this year's OPA bill with him for a couple of reasons. One, he's a good buddy. Two, I want to give it to him because I have been delaying his progress on his cars, and I wanted to just say thank you for being patient. With all that said and done, this is what we started with, guys. This is the Ford Tootsie Toy that we used for the OPA Celebration. And guys, remember, it was pretty rough. No paint. The wheels were pretty dull. And this car just needed to be saving. And there's nothing else to it. It needed a second life. And with that said, I believe we gave it a second life. Let's go see what we finished with. So here is what we finished with. Alright guys, so I know what you guys saw was different than what is presented to you. As I said in the video, there was a dilemma with the clear coat, and this is what we created. So we stripped off all of the bubbled paint, we repainted what we could, and then we just added some rust effect, dirt effect, a little char effect, and this is what we came up with. Honestly, turned out great. I love the restored look overall, but I think this is just a more creative way of doing it. Gives it more character, more life, and it's awesome. So thank you for stopping by the fish tank, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. We are celebrating a good man that is not here with us anymore, and I hope you guys enjoy all the other OPA Tootsie Toy videos. Remember, Big Charlie, this one is coming to you, so when we finished a couple more of your cars, this one will be coming your way. Guys, thank you for stopping by the fish tank. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun with this one, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys.